There's nothing quite like biting into a juicy red tomato, still warm from the sun that you've grown yourself. The flavor is unmatched, bursting with freshness and a hint of sweetness that store-bought tomatoes just can't replicate. It's a taste of summer, a reward for your hard work, and a source of pride for any gardener. Each bite is a reminder of the care and effort you've put into nurturing your plants. Whether you have a large garden or just a small balcony, growing your own tomatoes is easier than you might think. Even in limited spaces, you can cultivate a thriving tomato plant that yields plenty of fruit. Tomatoes are relatively low-maintenance plants that can thrive in a variety of conditions. They adapt well to different environments, making them perfect for both novice and experienced gardeners. With a little care and attention, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest of delicious homegrown tomatoes all season long. Regular watering, proper sunlight, and occasional feeding are all it takes to keep your plants healthy and productive. So why not give it a try? You might be surprised at how easy and rewarding it can be. The joy of watching your plants grow and produce fruit is truly fulfilling. In this guide, we'll walk you through the steps to grow your own juicy tomatoes at home. From preparing the soil to planting seeds or seedlings, we've got you covered. From choosing the right variety to harvesting your ripe tomatoes, we'll provide you with all the information you need to succeed. You'll learn about the best practices for pruning, staking, and protecting your plants from pests. Get ready to enjoy the taste of summer, fresh from your own garden. There's nothing more satisfying than sharing a meal made with tomatoes you've grown yourself. The first step to growing delicious tomatoes is choosing the right variety for your garden. Tomatoes come in a wide range of shapes, sizes, colors, and flavors. Some are best for slicing, while others are perfect for sauces or salads. Consider your climate and the amount of space you have available. Some varieties, like cherry tomatoes, are compact and ideal for containers, while others, like beefsteak tomatoes, need plenty of room to spread out. If you're new to gardening, it's a good idea to start with a variety that's known for being easy to grow. Look for disease-resistant varieties that are well-suited to your local climate. Your local nursery or garden center can help you choose the best tomatoes for your needs. Remember, the taste of your tomatoes will be influenced by the variety you choose, so take your time and select one that appeals to your taste buds. Tomatoes love rich, well-draining soil that's full of nutrients. This type of soil ensures that the plants get the right balance of water and air, which is crucial for their growth. Before you plant, it's essential to prepare your soil to give your tomatoes the best possible start. Proper soil preparation can make a significant difference in the health and yield of your tomato plants. Whether you're planting in the ground or in containers, the principles are the same. The key is to ensure that the soil is well prepared and rich in organic matter. Start by loosening the soil with a garden fork or tiller to a depth of about 12 inches. This step is crucial as it helps the roots to penetrate deeply and access more nutrients. This will help improve drainage and allow the roots to grow deep. Deep roots mean stronger plants that can withstand drought and other stresses better. Next, mix in plenty of organic matter such as compost or well-rotted manure. Organic matter not only provides essential nutrients but also improves the soil's texture and water-holding capacity. This will provide essential nutrients and improve soil structure. A well-structured soil promotes healthy root development and better plant growth. Tomatoes prefer slightly acidic soil with a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. Maintaining the right pH level is important for nutrient availability. You can test your soil pH with a simple soil test kit, available at most garden centers. Regular testing helps you keep track of your soil's health. If your soil is too acidic, you can add lime to raise the pH. Lime helps to neutralize the acidity and create a more favorable environment for your tomatoes. If it's too alkaline, you can add sulfur to lower it. Sulfur helps to bring the pH down, making the soil more suitable for tomato plants. Once your soil is prepared, it's time to think about planting your tomatoes. With the right soil conditions, your tomatoes will have the best chance to thrive and produce a bountiful harvest. Starting tomatoes from seed indoors is a rewarding way to get a head start on the growing season. It's also a great way to save money, as seed packets are much cheaper than buying seedlings. You can start seeds indoors about 6 to 8 weeks before your last expected frost date. Fill seed trays or small pots with a seed starting mix. Moisten the mix and sow the seeds about 1/4 inch deep. Cover the trays with a clear plastic dome or wrap to create a humid environment. Place the trays in a warm, bright location but out of direct sunlight. Once the seeds germinate, remove the plastic covering and continue to keep the soil moist. When the seedlings have developed their first true leaves, you can thin them out, leaving the strongest seedling in each pot. Continue to grow the seedlings indoors, providing them with plenty of light and water, until it's time to transplant them outdoors. Section 5. Transplanting seedlings. Giving your tomatoes a head start. If you're short on time or don't have the space to start seeds indoors, you can purchase tomato seedlings from your local nursery or garden center. Look for healthy, stocky seedlings with bright green leaves and no signs of pests or diseases. Before transplanting, it's essential to harden off your seedlings gradually to acclimatize them to outdoor conditions. This involves introducing them to outdoor temperatures, sunlight, and wind gradually over a period of about a week. To harden off your seedlings, start by placing them in a sheltered spot outdoors for a few hours each day, gradually increasing the amount of time they spend outside. Be sure to protect them from strong winds and direct sunlight at first. Once your seedlings are hardened off, you can transplant them into their final growing location. Section 6. Planting time. Burying the stem for strong roots. In this section we will explore the importance of planting techniques that ensure your tomato plants develop a robust root system. Tomatoes have the unique ability to grow roots along their stems. This characteristic sets them apart from many other vegetables and offers a unique advantage. This means that you can plant them deeper than other vegetables, burying the stem up to the first set of true leaves. By doing so, you are giving your tomato plants a head start in developing a strong foundation. This will encourage the development of a strong root system, which will help your plants access water and nutrients more effectively. A well-established root system is crucial for the overall health and productivity of your tomato plants. Dig a hole that's twice as wide as the root ball of your seedling and about 8 to 12 inches deep. This ensures that the roots have ample space to spread out and grow. Place the seedling in the hole and backfill with soil, gently firming the soil around the base of the plant. This helps to eliminate air pockets and provide stability for the young plant. Space your tomato plants about 2 to 3 feet apart depending on the variety. Proper spacing is essential to ensure that each plant has enough room to grow and receive adequate sunlight. If you're planting in rows, allow 3 to 4 feet between rows. This spacing helps with air circulation and reduces the risk of disease. Water your newly planted tomatoes thoroughly to help them settle in. Proper watering at this stage is crucial for the establishment of the plants. With your tomatoes planted, it's time to focus on providing them with the care they need to thrive. Regular watering, mulching, and monitoring for pests will ensure a bountiful harvest. Section 7. Watering and mulching. Keeping your tomatoes happy. Tomatoes need consistent moisture, especially during the hot summer months. Water deeply and evenly, aiming for about 1 to 2 inches of water per week. Avoid overhead watering, which can splash soil onto the leaves and spread diseases. Mulching around your tomato plants is an excellent way to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of organic mulch, such as straw, wood chips, or shredded leaves, around the base of your plants. Mulch will help keep the soil cool and moist, reducing the need for frequent watering. It will also help prevent soil-borne diseases from splashing onto the leaves of your plants. By providing your tomatoes with consistent moisture and a layer of mulch, you'll be setting them up for success. Section 8. Supporting your plants. Staking, caging, and pruning. As your tomato plants grow taller, it's important to provide them with support to prevent them from sprawling on the ground. This will also improve air circulation around the plants, reducing the risk of diseases. There are several ways to support tomato plants, including staking, caging, and using trellises. Staking involves driving a sturdy stake into the ground next to each plant and tying the main stem to the stake with soft twine or plant ties. Caging involves placing a tomato cage over each plant. The cage provides support as the plant grows and spreads. Pruning can also help to control the size and shape of your tomato plants. Choose the method that works best for your garden space and the variety of tomatoes you're growing. Section 9. Feeding your tomatoes. The right nutrients for juicy fruits. Tomatoes are heavy feeders and benefit from regular fertilization. Once your plants start to flower, begin feeding them every 2 to 3 weeks with a balanced fertilizer that's high in phosphorus and potassium. Avoid fertilizers that are high in nitrogen, as this can promote leafy growth at the expense of fruit production. You can use granular fertilizers, liquid fertilizers, or compost tea to feed your tomato plants. Follow the instructions on the fertilizer packaging carefully. It's also a good idea to conduct a soil test every few years to determine if your soil is deficient in any nutrients. This will help you adjust your fertilization practices accordingly. By providing your tomato plants with the right nutrients, you'll be rewarded with a bountiful harvest of juicy, flavorful fruits. Section 10. Harvesting time. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. One of the most rewarding aspects of growing your own tomatoes is harvesting the ripe, juicy fruits of your labor. Tomatoes are ready to harvest when they've reached their full color and are slightly soft to the touch. You can harvest tomatoes individually as they ripen or wait until the entire cluster is ripe. To harvest, simply twist the tomato gently until it breaks free from the vine. Once you've harvested your tomatoes, store them at room temperature out of direct sunlight. Refrigeration can affect the flavor of tomatoes, so it's best to store them at room temperature and enjoy them within a few days of harvesting. Section 11. Conclusion. Happy gardening. Growing your own juicy tomatoes at home is a rewarding experience that anyone can enjoy. By following these simple steps, you'll be well on your way to a bountiful harvest of delicious homegrown tomatoes. Remember to choose the right tomato variety for your taste and climate. Prepare your soil properly, provide your plants with consistent moisture and support, and fertilize them regularly. With a little care and attention, you'll be enjoying the taste of summer, fresh from your own garden in no time. So go ahead, get your hands dirty, and experience the joy of growing your own food. Happy gardening.